Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and this is our new For You event featuring Katy Sue Designs. Now, if you are here in the United States, happy Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving, and I hope that you have enjoyed your family, your friends, your fur babies, maybe some really yummy food. But now as the day winds down, well, maybe you want to come sit and have a nice cup of tea and that last slice of pumpkin pie or that last shortbread cookie and just have a little crafty time. And if so, hey, I am your girl. We are live chatting during the premiere of today's event, and that would be at 6 p.m. sunny California time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So I'm thinking almost everybody's probably done with their Thanksgiving dinner. I am here at the store. We're closed today and tomorrow. We won't reopen until Monday, and it is very peaceful in here, very tranquil. I've got all of my beautiful things in front of me, my scissors and my tweezers and my pop dots, my friends, the things that bring me comfort. And it's so quiet and it's so calm. It's a Zen moment. I love being up here in my tiny little making space. I literally have 6 feet to myself. That's what I get, 6 feet of making space. Now, some of you may have entire rooms, and others of you might only have, 12 inches of making space, but it doesn't matter. A maker is going to make, and that's what we do. We find a way to take our creativity and really incorporate it into our daily lives, bringing joy to others. Really, we do by the makes that we do. And for me, it's just a very nice way to decompress and take a breath and kind of push everything out in a way and just focus on something that brings me joy that I then get to pass along and give somebody else joy. And that's wonderful. Now, the product that I have for you today is from Katy Sue. It is already online. It is available right now under our New For You category, or the New For You box on the home screen, or that rotating banner at the top. There'll be one that says New For You. So 3 ways you can find it on our home page, under the categories, under the box, or that rotating banner. Eventually one will say New For You event, and you can click into that and find all of this fabulous, wonderful, amazing product from Katy Sue. So today is Thanksgiving, and for many of you who have been with me for a while, today is not an easy day for me. It's not my most favorite day of the year. It never will be, and it doesn't matter how long it's been. It just isn't. So getting to spend time with you today really is a blessing for me from you. Thank you, because it does take my mind off of my past, and it pushes it away and gives me time to just play. So typically I don't do a make for our New For You Thursdays. I don't make anything, but today I'm gonna pull out the Katy Sue and we're gonna play for just a little bit because it makes my heart happy and I want to. Because I want to. It's kind of cool to be able to say, I want to do that, so I'm going to do that. And there's nobody here to tell me no. Gosh, if there was only nobody here to tell me no more often. Now, for those of you who are like, Stacy, why is Thanksgiving not your favorite time? Well, it has a lot to do with the kaleidoscopes that are behind me on that shelf. See, when I'm talking to you, I have this tiny little viewfinder. It's not even 2x2, tiny little viewfinder on my video camera. I'm not a girl who has a whole laptop set up and I can see everything that's going on. When I tilt on down, at that point, I'm pretty much in the blind with what you see. But while I'm talking to you, while we're sitting here having our conversation, sipping our tea and maybe the last little slice of pecan pie for the night, or pumpkin pie, or a shortbread cookie, I can see you, and I can see my kaleidoscopes that are right above, right in the back shelf. And those kaleidoscopes, they stay there and they bring me comfort. even though and they're there for when I need to pull them down. So a lot of them were given to me by my mom, but a few of them were given to me by wonderful folks like you who sent them to me as a gift, which was so very thoughtful. And they just go up there, and every now and then when I need to pull one down, I do. And for those of you who are like, I still don't understand, Stacy, kaleidoscopes, Thanksgiving, what does it have to do with anything? Well, should you want to go back and watch the video, and I'm going to preface this with, I have never watched the video back, and I am sure it is difficult to watch. I'm positive. It was filmed 7 years ago. It's YouTube number 191, and it is the story of the kaleidoscopes, because I used to get asked so many times, what are those and why do you have them? So I do an entire class first in YouTube number 191, and then at the end is when I talk about the kaleidoscopes. So if you are inclined and the curiosity is just overwhelming you, you can go back and watch YouTube 199 or 191, and you can scroll through the entire class just to get to that part. But I do want to preface that I have never watched it back, and my guess is that it will be difficult for you to watch. So I leave it in your hands, but I didn't want somebody who's new to go, I don't understand. Somebody tell me what's going on. I need to be in the know. Well, I want you to be in the know with a caveat. You watch it because, and if it becomes too difficult, you just turn it off. How about that? So today is Thanksgiving, and I do want to be present and happy and joyful, all while respecting the past that I have. And so today I am going to play a little bit, and we're going to make a make, and I've got such good stuff for you. It is on sale right now at scrapbookingmadesimple.com, of course, but in our retail store, not until Monday, because we're closed until Monday. So I think I'm going to tilt on down, and I'm going to get started for today. And those kaleidoscopes are a daily reminder of my mom, who I am missing so much right now. I hear Meg Ryan and You Got Mail when she was twirling with her mom. She was looking back, and that's how I feel right now. So those kaleidoscopes, they stay there just to bring me a little comfort and joy and perspective when I need it. So today I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to make some makes. We're going to have some fun. And hopefully you're still with me. And if not, well, I understand. It is what it is. I can only be who I am. And this is me. All right. So I'm going to tilt on down, and I'm going to show you a couple samples. Then I'm going to walk you through. There's only a few products we have from Katy Sue. And then we're going to make a make today because I want to. Then I have to go, oh, wait, I should tell you this. You're like, wait, we were so close. I know, right? You were so close. So I didn't really want to cook. I didn't want to cook this year for Thanksgiving. It's just Michael and me, Mr. SMS, me and my 2 boys. And I really didn't feel like cooking. So I said, hey, what if we just ordered everything? And we'll just pick it up, and do you mind? We'll have turkey. We'll order the turkey and the stuffing and all of that. And Michael's like, yeah, we can do that. So we did, and we picked it up. He went and picked it up yesterday. I just figured we would just have to warm everything up. I did not read the fine print. I got everything I needed to cook turkey dinner. I still have to go home and cook a turkey. What? Wait a minute. I still have to do stuffing. I did not read the fine print. Neither did Michael. Just to say, neither of us did. We just said, oh, you're doing a turkey dinner? Okay, here, let us do that. Not knowing that he picked everything up, all boxed and ready to go. I mean, I didn't have to go shopping for it, but I still have to cook it. So we may be eating at midnight tonight, but it's okay. It's just Michael and me and my 2 boys, and well, there's always something, you know? It just makes for another story. Honestly, I really thought I was picking up a pre-cooked meal that all I had to do was heat and serve. No, I have to stuff the bird. I've got to season the bird. I've got to baste the bird. This was not what I had thought. Maybe that's why I'm making a make today. I am postponing me having to go home and cook. Oh, Stacy. Michael calls me when he's picked everything up. He goes, not thinking this is what you're going to be expecting. I don't think he wanted to be the bearer of bad news. All right, down we go. It's so good to see everybody. Thank you for spending some time on Thanksgiving with me. You will never know how much I appreciate it. Truly, I do. All right, so I think I'm pretty good. Let me show you a few samples, and then we're gonna make a make. So, from Katy Sue, it's kind of apropos because the set I have for you today is called Thinking of You, and it's got with sympathy, it has get well, it has just sending positive thoughts. But isn't this card beautiful? And then look at the dimension. It's gorgeous. So there's one. And look at how beautiful is this. It's a get well soon. And again, the colors, but when you flip it, look at the dimension of these. They are amazing. Now, I do have an I Want It All, but I want to let you know everything is also open stock. So the I Want It All is where you're going to get the biggest discount. The regular price on the I Want It All is $43.97. Your price for the I Want It All is $35.17. And what is that going to get you? It's going to get you everything in this collection. So first off, we have the Katy Sue foiled sentiments. So these are pre-foiled sentiments that are, there's multiple kinds. There's, let's see, we've got sending love, love and hugs, get well soon. In our prayers, deepest sympathy, just to say. It's got love and hugs, get well soon, and it's got it in different fonts. So let's open it. So they just pop right out. They're in the colors that are going to match the rest of the collection. And this has got thinking of you, deepest sympathy, just to say, sending love, in our thoughts, in our prayers, get well soon, love and hugs. So the sentiments are the same all the way down. You get all of those here, and then you've got them in a different font here, and then you've got them in a different font there. And you just pop them right out and use them. But then there's also white ones that you can color yourself. They still have the foil trim, but you can ink these or leave these white yourself. And then they've got them with the gold around them in the white. So you can leave them white with gold or ink them yourself. There's tons. So each one comes in the gold and the silver foil going around it. Same words. Thinking of you, deepest sympathy, just to say, sending love, in our thoughts, in our prayers, get well soon, love and hugs, all the way down. But gold, silver, or in the white with the gold and the silver that you can then ink yourself and change the white into a different color or leave them white. So there is 96 individual sentiments. That's the first part of the bundle. The second part of the bundle is the Thinking of You 3D decoupage. So you've got 3 sets of 4 different styles, and that's what I'm going to be playing with today. 3 sets of 4 different styles. Now, decoupage in the UK or Europe is different than decoupage here. When we think of decoupage here, I think most people think of Mod Podge and paper layering that way. Whereas decoupage in the UK, it is punching out and then stacking. So you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got the first design, which is the roses, and you're going to get 3 sheets. Then we have the hydrangeas, 3 sheets. And then the lilies, I think these are lilies. Lilies, 3 sheets. And last but not least, the beautiful, I think these are lavender, the lavender wreaths. So each style gives you 3 sheets of each, and each sheet will make at least 2 cards. You could make 1 card out of each sheet, but wow, I mean, you can do so much more with them if you kind of look at them and figure out how you want to do them. Now, some of them will have like the lavender. This one has a 1A, I believe a 1A and a 1B. So yeah, well, 1A and a 1B. So this lavender automatically has 2 cards because it's got a 1A. And then you figure your 1A goes behind, and then you can start layering, but you can really, really make several cards out of 1 sheet. And each sheet gives you sentiments, and you've got 3 of the same. Then with the lilies, same thing. You've got a background, which is your main, and then a 2, and then a 3, and then a 4, and then a 5, and you just start stacking them on top of each other. But there is a way to easily get 2 cards out of this sheet, giving you, instead of 3 lily cards, you could have 6 lily cards, and you've got enough sentiments, because you've got sentiments on every sheet, to make that many cards without any problem. Same with the hydrangeas. You can do just 1 if you want, but you can do more, and you get 3 sheets. And then the beautiful roses, 3 sheets. You can do 1 card out of 1 sheet and layer all of this onto 1 card, or you can divvy it up to get more. So for me, I would divvy these up. So I would get 6 times 4, I would get at least 24 cards out of this set. And it's a beautiful set. Whether you use the sentiments or not, it's a beautiful set. So the banners, the Thinking of You banners, match. The colors match perfectly with the Thinking of You decoupage. But then she also did the peelables. Now, peelables are very unique. They are a sticker, but they're a sticker on a matte film. So when you add it to your card base, or even your layouts, your pages, the film basically disappears because it's a matte. You can't tell it's a sticker at all. And there are 72, I believe. Is it 72? 8-pack, 48 verses is what this one has. Some of them have 72, some of them have 48. And you've got with deepest sympathy to you and your family. You've got sending healing hugs and well wishes for a speedy recovery. Rest, relax, recover. We hope you're feeling good. Wishing you strength with each new day. Hoping good health is on its way. Rest and heal. Take gentle care. Get well soon. We're always there. And they all are in different fonts. And you have pages of these. I believe there's 8 pages of these. And what's really cool about them is the way the sticker is. You can write on the sticker. You can sign your name. You can sign your family's name with a ballpoint pen. Absolutely. These are really wonderful because they do just disappear. So the bundle is the peelables to go with the decoupage, to go with the banners, and it's all a complete set. So usually retails for $43.97. We have it for $35.17. But we also have the SKUs open stock. So if all you wanted was the banners, you could just get the banners. Or maybe you really just love the roses and you wanted to get a bunch of the roses. You could get your, 2 or 3 different packs of the roses. Maybe you want, I don't know, maybe you want 1 of the lilies, but 2 of the roses, and the hydrangeas you want 4 of. You can do open stock for all of them, and they are all on sale, as is the peelables. So the peelables also are on sale, open stock. Maybe that's the only thing you need is the sentiments, because it really means you don't have to stamp. You've got so many different sentiments in here. The memory of a loved one is never lost. It carries on through the lives they have touched. I mean, they're lovely, they're easy, they're done, and you don't have to go find something to make it work. These are gonna work for you. So this is what I'm gonna play with today, and I think I'm going to do the roses because the roses make my heart happy. And I'm gonna use 1 sheet, even though I get 3 sheets of them in that kit, and there's 3 sheets in each set. So even if you just buy the roses set, I believe they're $5.99 and they're on sale for 10% off. There's 3 sheets in here. You're not buying 1 sheet for that price. You're buying 3 sheets. You're buying 3 sheets of the tulips. No, these are lilies. Yes, lilies. You're buying 3 sheets of the hydrangea, and you're getting 3 sheets of the lavender, even if you just buy the open stock. They're still packed 3 sheets. So I think I'm gonna play with this, and I'm gonna move this over here, and I'm gonna make 2 cards out of 1 sheet just to show you it can be done. So I've got my Sizzix card bases. I've got a bunch of them. We pulled a bunch of different colors that are gonna work really well, and these will be on sale too. So all of the colors we have pulled work really, really well with the packs of the Decoupage. So if you need card bases, Sizzix sells 10 cards, 10 envelopes, super heavyweight. They retail for $4.99. When we put them on sale, they're $3.99. And they're a great deal. They really are. For the money, they're a true value. So I've got over here a pink, my ballet slipper pink, and an exclusive English mustard yellow. So exclusive means the only place you're gonna find the English mustard yellow is at Scrapbooking Made Simple. And I think I'm gonna play with these 2 card bases. So you don't have to cut anything. Everything is pre-die cut. All you gotta do is pop it out. Now for some of you, this may be too simple. And of course you can go in and you can add in bling, you can paint in gloss, you can add in glitter. You can certainly make them more than what they are, absolutely. But you also don't have to. You can keep it simple, and that's okay. So I've popped out number 1, and typically they're all numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the little numbers, and that tells you the order that they layer on top of the base, and the base is always number 1. So let's pop out number 2, because number 2 is going to layer right on top of number 1. So no scissors are required, which makes it a really perfect little craft. No wet glue is required, which again makes it a really great little craft. Now my number 2 will pop right on top of my number 1. And to get that dimension, I have to use either pop dots or foam tape. Both of these are, well, this one's from Sizzix and this one's from Best Creations. They're both very inexpensive, and we'll put both of them in the YouTube Yummies. I want to say there's, oh gosh, I don't know. Is it, wait, it's right here. How does it tell me how many? I can't remember if it's 900. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 900. I think you get 900 pop dots on one sheet for $1.50. And then the Sizzix foam tape, which is super sticky, is also really inexpensive. So for ease of use, I'm just gonna get some foam tape and my scissors, and I'm just gonna cut some of the foam tape. Peel off the liner. Put it down. Super sticky. So for bigger pieces, I like the foam tape better. For bigger areas, when it gets down to some of those little small flowers, then I'll move over to my little pop dots. Let's see if I can get this liner. Come on. I always struggle. There we go. So one there. I think it might be time for stronger glasses. And come on. There we go. And one there. So now I take this and I line it right on up. Let's see if I can go in. I don't know how close I am for you. But I take this and I line it right on up, just right over the top of the image. And that gives me my first layer of popping. Now while I'm doing that, I think I will pop the second one. This is number 3. I think I will pop out number 3. And instead of laying number 3 on top of number 2, I'm going to have number 3 make its own card. So I'm going to put number 3 here. And I'm going to have number 3 make its own card, as opposed to putting it on top of number 2. And then I can go in, and here's number 4. And I'm popping out number 4, and I think I'm going to layer number 4 on top of number 3. So number 4 would layer right on top of number 3. That way each one of them has a little bit of dimension, but I'm not done. So I've got some pretty big space there. Now again, you would do a better job with the pop dots or the foam tape. I'm just trying to get them down. And I do like bigger pieces for bigger areas. And then I may go back and add some smaller ones. So the Sizzix foam tape is no joke. It's sticky. Let's see if I can do it with my tweezers. Sometimes I can. There we go. So I got plenty there. And then if I want, I can go back in with some of my smaller ones and just add some small pop dots, just so there's some stability and structure there. That is sticky. And these little tops come off super fast and super easy. And then I put this one right on top of what is my number 3. But I'm separating. I don't want to make one card out of one sheet. I want to make 2 cards out of one sheet. I want to get bang for my buck. And I just want to layer it right over the top. And again, start to build the dimension. Now I've got all of these little flowers. I've got 5 is right here. And I have to decide if I want 5 on top of my first card or if I want 5 on top of my second card. And 5 is a little bit less. Every time I go up in my number from 1 is the full image, 2 is almost the full image, 3 is a little bit less, 4 is a little bit less, and that's how it builds that dimension. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on this card. So little pop dots. And this is small enough to where I'm just going to use the pop dots. And I just put a whole mess of them down because you get 900 and something. And I just like to have a pop dot to give a little structure underneath everything. Pull my tops off. Now some people use their tweezers, some people will push down in the center of the little pop dot to get those corners to come up so it's easier to pull. These aren't so much a challenge as the foam tape can be. Okay, so let's layer it on down right on top. And you just find where it fits. It's the exact image of what's already there. All you have to do is find where it fits. And again, you're starting to build that dimension. So I've got the one over here that just has the background and it has one layer. I've got this one over here, and I still have more little flowers. All of these flowers fit somewhere. They all fit somewhere. It's just a matter of taking them out and finding the one that it is. That's that one. Yep, that's that one. So I can take a little pop dot. And now I'm going to take all the rest of the flowers and I'm just going to intersperse them between the two. Because it's the exact same image. And I just put them right on in. And this one is here. This one goes there. And all I'm doing is adding dimension. No scissors, no glue. I'm sorry, yeah, well, no scissors to cut the items out, no glue, no mess, no fuss, no muss, and all I do is line them straight up and put them down. Now on these, my individual roses are popping. Here, I've already got several layers going on. And it'll tell you where it goes. Oh, this one goes on number 4. This one goes down towards the bottom. So I think I'm gonna put that one here to give that a little extra definition. So instead of one card, because all of these were meant to layer on top of one card. But if it's $5 and you're able to get 6 cards out of $5 per set, because you can make 2 cards per page and you get 3 pages per kit, well, that's just more value. Oh, and I've got number 6 here. Number 6 goes where? Right there. So I'll put number 6 on this one. And I'm just going back and forth between the two of them, making sure that they each have got some additional layers. And I still have so many more roses. Each one of those roses is going to find a home somewhere. I even got one way up here. They're going to find a home somewhere. It's all about how much do you want to layer. Now I would use them all because they're easy to do and it's so effective. All right, so this one goes right there. This one goes right there. Okay, that's the last one I'll do because I could do them all, but I think you get the idea. But making 2 out of 1 to me is well worth it. So now I've got individual roses. I've got the background on this one. I've got one layer, solid layer, and then I've come in with all the individual roses to start adding some layer. And here, oh, maybe I put that one there and I put this one here. Whoa, I think I like that. Now, all I have to do is figure out what sentiment I want. So I've got just for you. Oh, I love that. And I've got here for you, but I don't know that I'm going to use it because it covers up. You know, I might snip this. Let's do a little bit of a snip. And that way I can move it up just a little bit. Oh, I love that. Okay, so on the original, it was sitting a little low because it's supposed to sit on the table. So I just snipped it. I snipped it off. And that way I could move it a little higher so it sits at the bottom of my card. Yeah, creative license. Let's call it creative license. Right? It's okay. Works for me. And now I'm going to put these down. So let's grab some Stacy tape. And this is just double-sided adhesive. It's not dimensional at all. And it will hold everything. It holds plastic and beads and glitter and metal and fabric, and it holds carpet down. It has been the go-to for more people to do more things. In fact, if you have a spouse who likes to spend any time in the garage or working on fixing things, you might find that your Stacy tape disappears because it really will hold just about anything, and it just kind of walks away. So a little piece behind here. And anywhere my Stacy tape hangs over, because it's double-sided tape, I just fold it right back into itself. And where I cut it, because I just cut it off because I didn't want it to be too low, I'm just gonna move it over and put it back on. So now it's right at the bottom. Oh, that's perfect. See, look at how perfect that is. And then here, I can do just for you. And maybe I do pop that. So this is why I like the foam tape for bigger pieces. And then just for you. So here's one, but we're going to put a sentiment. Oh, Stacy. Well, I put it on backwards. Okay. We're gonna make it work. Of course I did. So how are we gonna do this? We're gonna make it work. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I didn't hear all of you yelling at me. It's on backwards, Stacy. It's on backwards, Stacy. So I'm gonna save this piece. I'll use that as a mat somewhere else. course I did. Let's make sure I don't do that again on the next one, huh? But I'm not chucking it. No, I'm gonna fix it. Because I'm gonna fix it. That's what we do. So let me grab another card base. And let me grab a little piece of white. Because I'm a girl who is not I'm not a quitter. And just a little bit of white, a tiny bit of white. Now you know my videos are not scripted or edited, because I'm sure on many, perhaps on, well, I don't want to say many, but on other videos that would have been just edited right out. But it's the truth, it happens. I'm just gonna fix it. And ultimately, I cut my card bases in half a lot because I like to have mats that match. So if I just do a little bit of a white around it. Just a touch. And then a card base opens the right way. Put that on top. And like nobody's the wiser. Bam, done. Wahoo. And I could pop this if I wanted to. Now I might be asking myself for a little bit of trouble here trying to get the foam tape off, but that's okay. I think I already got myself in a little bit of trouble putting my card on backwards. Oh my gosh. Well, we all do it. It happens. It's about what you do when you do it. Don't give up. Don't get upset. Don't give in. Just be you. Be creative. And fix it. If the biggest problem in our lives is that we put our cards, we put all the decoration on our card on backwards, I say we've lived a pretty good life. That's our biggest worry. That's our biggest problem. Done. I'm gonna hear about this. Okay, so now my other one. So one card finished. This one, let's make sure I open it up properly. This one I am just gonna tape on down with Stacy tape. And then I'm going to grab those peelables and we're going to add a sentiment. Yes, okay. Just double checking. That's all. So 2 cards. 1 sheet, and if you buy the open stock you get 3 sheets in every pack, and if you buy the bundle you get all 4 designs and 3 of each for a total of 12. So you could easily get 24 cards out of the bundle. Now let's see, peelables. So I've got some peelables over here, and So this one I don't have anything in. Wishing you strength and brighter days. May good health come your way. When challenges seem too hard to bear, know your strength is beyond compare. Thinking of you and all you face. Wishing you courage, peace, and grace. Oh, I love that one for that one, maybe. Rest, relax, recover. Just for you. Rest, relax, recover. I hope you're feeling well. I love that the font here matches the font here. Love that. Oh, this one also. Just a note to let you know, just for you. Just a note to let you know you're in my thoughts wherever you go. May kindness and warmth fill your day and bring a smile along the way. Oh, I love these. We're thinking of you. Just for you. We're thinking of you and hoping you're feeling better very soon. They're just wonderful with deepest sympathy, holding you in our heart. Just a note to let you know we're thinking of you and hoping you're feeling better. I think I'm just going to use that one. Now these again, they're a little bit tricky to see where they peel from, so you kind of gotta look for it. The corners tend to be my easiest go-to, but they can be a little hard to see because they're a matte finish. So I can see that there. Oh, there we go. So completely matte finish. I'm going to open it up. And what I would give to stand over the top of this so I can see what I'm doing, I'm going to put it in. And then give a good press. And it literally, it's like it just disappears. It's so good. Here's your card. Here's your sentiment. Now, I can't see what you see, so I'm hoping you see that. Here's your card. Here's your sentiment. Just give a nice press, and it basically disappears. Card. Sentiment. Isn't that awesome? And then because it comes with the envelopes, you are good to send. And then let's do the other one, the pink one. And I liked the When Challenges Seem Too Hard to Bear. I liked that one for this one. And I just need to find the bottom of this is right there, and then go to the corner, and there we go. Up it goes. Open it up. And it's not exactly where I wanted it. And down we go. And give a nice press. Now you can take a pen and you can sign your name. You can sign the family's name. You can add a little note in there. But there we go, and there we go. Katy Sue Designs makes wonderful products. They truly make wonderful products. And they're so simple to use. They're effective. You can certainly add more to them if you would like. You could add a little bit of bling. You could add a little bit of glitter. You could add just a little bit of a glaze, like a glossy accents around the flowers to give them a little something. It really is up to you. But the fact is, if you don't want to, you don't have to. They're beautiful all on their own, even when you make a little bit of an oopsie. Now, I probably should have done that from the get-go, because then I can show you how you can match your mats by using the card bases as your mat. But how amazing is this? And it really is something usable that maybe we don't necessarily have in our stash at a go-to, a thinking of you, or with sympathy where you need it, and sometimes you need it now and you don't have it. This takes care of that, and they're beautiful, they're thoughtful, they can be just about anything. So the banners, easy to use. In fact, I could have probably put a banner on this one because they're small enough, but I won't. I'm going to leave it. The banners can be used anytime, and again, anything that's white, you can use your own inks, and the foil will resist the color of the ink. So you can change the color, or you can use the colors that coordinate with the rest of the product. The Thinking of You kit that comes with 12, so you get 3, 3, 3, 3. So if you use this one, if you get 3 and you're able to make 2 cards out of each sheet, that's 6 cards, 6 cards, 6 cards, 6 cards, for a total of 24 cards. And then the peelables with the 48 sentiments, the 48, it's an 8 sheet pack, 6 on each sheet. And again, it gives you all the sentiments that you didn't know you needed until you needed them and you didn't have them. These aren't happy birthday. We all have oodles of happy birthday. This is when it's needed, and when you need to send encouragement, or you need to send get well, or you need to send with sympathy. It's there, ready to go. You are ready to do what you need to do to send it off, to send somebody else comfort, is what you're sending them, comfort. A little bit of your heart in a card. So this is the bundle, and you get all 3 of those for the price. But if not, we have each of them also open stock. You can get just the banners. You can get 3 sheets of the roses, or 3 sheets of the lilies, or 3 sheets of the hydrangeas, or 3 sheets of the lavender, or whatever combination of them that you want. But each pack, you're not buying 1 sheet, you're buying 3 sheets in each pack. And then we have the peelables, also open stock. I do leave it up to you, and whether you're here just because, yeah, you were finishing up and you needed a break and it was a nice time to just take a sit and have a cup of tea and learn something new. All of this is for you. And of course, we'll do the foam tape and the pop dots on sale and the Sizzix card bases. And I think we picked 6 colors. So let me show you some samples, because they really are they're easy and they're lovely. So here you have the lilies, and this one is all the decoupage layers. Now, when you put it into your envelope, they're going to squish, and then when they get them, they're going to pop. So when they put them in your envelope, they're going to squish down, but then when somebody opens them, they're going to pop back up. And then we have the hydrangea. Look at how beautiful is this. And this is on the Mirabelle. See, a few little blings just here and there. The banner. Oh, and she put there's a sentiment in there. And she decorated inside. Probably should look on all of these. Oh, there's a sentiment in there. Look at how it just disappears. Is that awesome? Few little blings. I love how Claire did these, SMS Girl Claire. I love just the few little blings. It doesn't detract. It doesn't make it sparkly. It just is a little something. And then the sentiment inside. And then we have the lavender with the sentiment. And then just for you at the bottom. And then the roses, just to say hi with the banner. And your sentiment. And if you made one card out of the roses, that's what you're looking at in the decoupage height. I made 2 cards out of the roses because there was enough decoupage there for me to be able to make 2 cards. And then your sentiment. And then another of the lavender, your prayers, in our prayers. And then thinking of you during this difficult time. Done with the peelables. Isn't that crazy how great that looks? And again, all the layers. And then with the lilies again, deepest sympathies. The peelable on the inside. And then the roses. Claire made this card base. Look at how pretty is this. She tied the little tag on, poked a little hole and tied the tag on. Oh, no inside, but all the decoupage. And then just a cute little note card. Cute little note card. And then this literally has nothing on it except for the background. That's all I did. Background, sentiment, and your sentiment. So I didn't use any decoupage. It's completely flat. I could then take all those decoupage and do all of them on this one. So lots to see and lots to share with these. They really are simply beautiful. They're so easy to do. And I think that they're useful. So this is today, new for you from Katy Sue Designs. On sale right now. We won't start shipping until we get back, which would be Monday. They're only on sale for a week because, of course, next week I have it's another Thursday. There's another new for you Thursday. So they're on sale for just this week. And if you do have a qualifying order, they will expedite out to you. They'll ship right out to you starting Monday. We come back on Monday. But I'm hoping that you had a nice little breather, a nice little moment to yourself of just downtime and creativity and seeing things you maybe have never seen before, or maybe you are a big fan of Katy Sue Designs like I am. And I'm looking forward to bringing you more from her in 2025. We have a whole program all being worked out with Katy Sue to bring you more of their products. So from me to you, happy Thanksgiving if you are here in the United States. And if you're abroad, well, I hope you had a lovely Thursday. It is me, Stacy. Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. When do I see you next? I see you next on Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, for the beginning of the Scrapbooking Made Simple Winter Warehouse Sale. And we are kicking it off with Simply Defined, Simply Refined, and Simply Botanical, I think starting at 75 cents. That's Saturday morning. Set your alarms. This will be the last time we bring you Simply Defined and Simply Refined, which were my brands that I designed prior to becoming a licensed designer for Sizzix. Once we're done with this sale, away they go. This should clear them out. So at 75 cents and $1, yes, please. So I will see you then for our full-length technique-based class. But until then, again, thank you for sharing your Thanksgiving with me. Thank you for letting me come in and just kind of hang with you today and be part of your family for a little bit. I really did enjoy it. And enjoy the rest of your night and have a little piece of pumpkin pie for me. Love me my pumpkin pie. All right, you guys. Bye.